Hey all you cool cats and kittens, it's Carol at Big Cat Rescue, and we are going to go see some cats. Ooh, this looks interesting. Poor Perfection, she's I think 23 or 24 years old. She's an ocelot. And it was just discovered that she has an ulcer on her eye, so they're trying to give her some eye drops, and they're doing that by breaking her meals up during the day several times to get her to come into lockout so that they can do that.
Cool. And if you have trouble, just let me know. Yeah. I will help you. I'm just going to put this back in your basket. Okay, yeah, I'll take it.
I'm going to stand way back here hoping she'll still come.
Teaching eye drops. She's been very good.
Oh, did she already get it?
Just the eye drops, yeah. And then he has the rest of the meal.
So can you guys see her chewing that little bit of meat there? And I don't want to keep her from getting her food, so I'm going to stand back until he gets her the rest of her food. Most of our cats are fed in the morning. Almost all of our cats are fed in the morning, but, well, actually all of our cats are fed in the morning. But then in the afternoon, some of our elderly cats are on different kinds of medications, mostly for their arthritis. But in her case, we just discovered that she's got this ulcer on her eye. And at her age, we sure don't want to sedate her. And even if we did, we'd still have to put eye drops in her eyes every day. So we just skipped straight to the eye drops part, based on the veterinarian's recommendation. One of our other ocelots in the past, Nirvana, had an eye ulcer that they had to treat that way. Max is doing fine, Leslie. My goodness, she is making the most of chewing that. Yeah, there's more Perfection. Come on. Look at what Devin's got. He's got the yummies. She isn't squinting, it's not tearing or anything. It's just our keepers are so observant of the cats, they notice if there's just even the slightest little thing off about them. Have you done eye drops before, Devin?
No, that was my first time, I guess, watching, so tomorrow will be my first day to do it.
Oh, wow. It's amazing that you guys can do that with these guys. I'd use the whole bottle. I'd have it all over their face, all over their back.
But yeah, she was good. She kind of just looks right up at you. So that's nice. Yeah, I'm going to go head over to Simba. So I'll be over there.
All right. I apologize that the view isn't any better. There's that fine mesh of wire around her feeding lockout. This is just where she gets fed. And that fine mesh is to keep the birds from sticking their heads through and stealing all the food. Perfection's enclosure is over 1,200 square feet of space. I zoom back, you can see this is her space over here, and one of her favorite places to be is way up in that tree up there. And then if you look down over there where that platform is, that like a little wooden tower, that's part of her cage over there too. I hardly recognized Evan with his beard. Yeah, we used to have to throw a party for Zeus the tiger to get his eye drops in. The vultures and ducks are the worst when it comes to stealing the cat's food. And they can peck a cat's eye out, so they don't want to fight with them over it. The vultures can, anyway. Oh, that was so yummy, huh? So very yummy. I'll lick that plate clean. Maybe she'll show you some of her home here. Yeah, we all miss Zeus. We have about 8 live webcams around here, and one of them is in that building behind her, the kitten cabana, and so whenever there aren't kittens in there, a lot of times they'll point the camera out the window and you can see perfection in her enclosure. Daniel, I'm not sure when Aries the Cougar's funcation is over. We've started making funcation for a full month instead of for only 2 weeks so that it coincides with our regular vacation rotation swap out, and I'm thinking that happened pretty recently. You guys probably know better than I do when that happened. I also wanted to go check on Moses and Bailey. I haven't seen them in a while. And how many of you guys here work with Workplace? It's like Facebook for corporations, and Big Cat Rescue uses it so that all of our volunteers can interact with each other there. Are you coming back through?
I can get that.
Thank you. Who's next on your list?
I'm gonna head to Philmo, but he likes to, I don't know, he doesn't really like people, so maybe you could just stay back like a little bit.
Actually, he was fascinated with this mask the other day, and he was
Really?
actually following me all around, just looking at that.
That's crazy. Well, then maybe some help.
Maybe put your shirt over your nose. This is Moses and Bailey's home, and they have all kinds of tunnels through the grass there. They just love making their little tunnels. Where's my kids? Where are? Oh, there they are. Here they are. We're lounging. Yeah. Hi, Bailey. Oh, yes. You're such a good girl. This is Bailey Bobcat, and she lives with Moses back there. Anywhere that you see cats living together, they're all spayed and neutered. We don't do any breeding here. I love that sound. Well, the reason I was asking about Workplace is because somebody on Workplace shared just the cutest picture of you two having a bath together, being all kissy. Yeah. I think it is Philmo's birthday. Oh, your girlfriend's going. Gotta go with her. Gotta go with her. Oh, don't pee on me. Exotic cats pee on anything they want to mark as theirs, and that includes people, so that's why people usually get rid of them. They don't want to be peed on by their pets. But to a bobcat, that's just like, that's good stuff. They pee on each other. Bobcats make the cutest sounds, that little I can't do it, but it's cute. Oh, there they are again. Some people see that brown color of our cages and they say it's rust. It's not rust, it's Rust-Oleum. We spray it to keep it from rusting. But the colors it comes in are brown or black, and I like brown better than black. You can see on the barricade it's painted black, And it just looks so institutionalized, whereas the brown is much more natural looking. Let's see if we can find Filmo. All of the cages that you see to the left there, that's all Filmo's enclosure. So he's got 2 of those, so like 2,400 square feet. And it looks like he's up in the tree. Tess, Max is doing fine. He's sticking that stick, I don't know if you guys can see that, way up into the tree so that Filmo doesn't have to even get off of his little perch to come get it. Barbara, I'm so glad you caught us live from Minnesota. Deb, thank you for translating that for Tess. This is more of Moses and Bailey's enclosure over here. I can't see Filmo, so I want to make sure I'm not distracting him. Oh. So way back there in the distance, you can see Max. You can see Moses is getting a drink, and then Bailey just walked into her lockout in front of him. It's like, oh, drink sounds like a great idea. Success?
Yep, I got it.
Yay! That stick wasn't an inch too long.
Yeah, this is like the Filmo stick now. It's super long.
I don't even know where you.
It's big tree.
I don't even know where you'd get a stick that long. Oh, there's Smalls. Hey, Smalls. Are you watching Devin? You wonder if he has something for you? Nope, nothing for you. You're too healthy. You don't need it yet. Filmo came from California, and it's only legal to rehab cats who have been born in the wild, and they have to be released back into the same state that they were born in. So he was not born in the wild, and even if he had been, they would had to have released him in California because it's illegal to do it in Florida. He would be considered an invasive species. He's having his little bath after having had his snack with his pill. You can find out more about why you can't release non-native cats at bigcatrescue.org/gofree, GOFREE/gofree. Pharaoh just got his snack. Thank you, Linda. It's like, you're going to have to push that bowl of food right under my face or I'm not going to eat it.
Gotta push it right up to him.
Because they're not spoiled. Yeah, we have a number of people who live here on the sanctuary grounds. We have live cameras all over the place. And those live cameras, a lot of them are actually manned by people who are from all around the world, so that they're manned 24/7. And then we have some that are on motion detectors, so that if they're in areas where there shouldn't be people walking around and it sets it off, it'll alert us and wake us up to check the camera and see who's there. You were being so cute and so quiet, I didn't even know you were here. Little Flint bobcat. Oh, is that why you were sleeping? Is that Flint asleep? Can you guys hear him purring? You're going to break the internet, Flint. You're breaking it. People are just going to lose their minds. They can't push the heart button fast enough. Hello, Ann Arthur. Noir, you are correct. This is a Flint flop. I don't know if he ever sleeps, Kathy. I never see it. All I ever see is you being cute. That's all I ever see. Yeah, I am not going to reach in there and rub that belly. We don't touch the cats here. First off, it would be rude. And second, he would bite and claw the heck out of me. And it's not that he's being mean, it's just how cats play. But his teeth and claws are like hot knives through butter when it comes in contact with human skin. You're getting some very cute little emojis, Flint. Gonna eat that stick. Chatelain, I will only blow him a kiss. I'm not going to put my face that close to those razor teeth and razor claws. Sometimes when they're kittens, we can give them stuffies, but when they get to be his size, they can eat the stuffing or the fabric. Thank you. They could eat the fabric or the stuffing out, which could kill them. So that's why we don't give them those kinds of toys. We only give them stuff they can't hurt themselves with. Where did he go? Where did the treat guy go? And he's off. And Nabisco's chasing him, and Zukari's chasing him. Everybody's chasing Devin. So let's go see, now that Pharaoh's done eating, maybe I can get you guys a closer look at him. I just didn't want to interrupt his meal. Hi, Pharaoh. It's your grandma. It's just grandma. Hi. Yeah. I know. Servals be so hissy. So hissy. Yeah, those guys all had the zoomies for sure, Diana. This is my favorite part. Bath time. I just love watching big cats take baths and little cats. Thank you for the reminder, Lalana. I really appreciate the fact that you guys share these. And I forget to tell you, and it's so important. The shares are what get more people out here to see what these big cats are like and to care about them and to help us make the call of the wild to Congress to end all of the abusive practices that cause them so much harm. So thank you everyone who has shared it, and thank you everyone who is a supporter. You might notice some of the people's names will say supporter over it. And what that is they have pledged to pay $1 a month, 99 cents a month, to Big Cat Rescue, and that's done through Facebook. So Facebook processes it, and it makes it really easy to donate through Facebook. And that is really important money to us. It's getting very close to 2,000 supporters. So that means $2,000 per month for the cats we can count on. And in these very uncertain times, having something you can count on really means a lot. So we're not quite to that 2,000 mark, but we're really close. So if you've been thinking about doing it, you might want to do it now so that you can push us over that magic 2,000 number. That spot on his neck is the color servals are supposed to be. They're supposed to be gold and black. He was born white, and the only way you get white servals or white lions or white tigers is through severe inbreeding, so it's not a good thing. How many cats do we have? We have 55 exotic cats. 6 of those are hybrids, so they're a cross between servals and domestics and leopard cats and domestics, so Savannah cats and Bengals. So 6 of them are hybrids, and then the rest are exotic cats. Of the exotic cats, there are 19 bobcats. I think there are 10 servals, 10 tigers, 1 lion, 2 leopards, 1 cougar, 1 jaguar, 2 caracals. Who am I leaving out, Pharaoh? Who'd I forget? Did I forget anybody? And then we have 1 bobcat who's in rehab. Romeo is in rehab, so he was born in the wild. Apparently he got hit by a car. His pelvis is broken in 6 places. But he is doing so well, and I'm really hoping he's going to be set free soon. All right, I missed that. There's going to be a gift when we hit 2,000. What was that? Subscribing supporters will be getting a free digital copy of Sapphire the Tiger's book when we reach 2,000 subscribers. So, whoa, that's great. If you've never seen any of Luana's digital books, they are amazing. She puts together all these beautiful photos of the cats so that you can download it as a PDF, or you can download it onto your iPad and enjoy it there. Hey Tanya, thank you so much for that great video that you did of what it's like to be a volunteer, especially what it's like to be an intern here. It's such a unique perspective that you have, and I think it was so from the heart that a lot of people will really appreciate watching that. Oh yeah, you're right, Elizabeth. We also have Gilligan, the Canada Lynx. Are y'all done with the bath? Now you're going to do the sleepy part? Okay. I'll let you do the sleepy part on your own. He still has his pool from his birthday party the other day. It's all full of little balls. There's Stephanie. Ever hopeful, though. See if we can catch back up with Devin. Oh, that'll be fun. Apparently Zakari likes to play with the hose.
Oh, you already know.
Oh, that is hilarious. Where'd he go? I had no idea he loved the hose.
Yeah.
You're making a muddy mess.
You done? Or you want one more? One more.
Tried to bite it.
Alright, bud. It's getting muddy.
Well, that was hilarious. Thank you, Steph.
No problem. Have a good day, guys.
Steph is one of those wonderful first responders out there. She works with, I think she's an EMC. Do you like playing in the water, Ginger? Are you a hose cat? A lot of times we'll put pools in with the servals and give them something to play in. I wish they could go on vacation rotation. I know they would just love playing in the pond out there, but the state of Florida doesn't allow us to put them where there's not a roof. So they get Funcation, which is 22,000 square feet, but it's got a roof. There's Aries. Hi, Aries. Oh, you running? Yeah. Hi. Rah. Well, yeah, we'll stop and talk to you. These are the people who donated to make Funcation possible. Oh, there's a big purr. Ruh, ruh. I can't go much further. I'm going to hit a wall. And you're off on your own. Well, I can't see you there. I hear somebody chirping back there. Sounds like a bobcat. Hey, man. Honey Jaguar. His purr is intoxicating. Aries purr. I don't think a serval could get out of vacation rotation, but the state law just doesn't have any provision by where you can have a serval in an open top cage, with one exception, and we had to get a specific exception for that cat, and that's for Des Serval. His cage is open at the top. He has what used to be a lion's enclosure, so it's huge, but Des only has 3 legs, and so, in fact, there he is right there. And he cannot jump or climb. So the state has approved him in this open top enclosure. Can we come see you, Des? That'd be okay? He hasn't seen me with a mask on yet, so I'm not sure how he's going to react to that. Have you been playing in the water? You look wet. He is a stunning cat. Meditating, yes. He was found laying alongside the highway in the Catalina foothills of Arizona. Servals are native to Africa, not Arizona. And his leg was already gone at the time. It had obviously been surgically removed. So this cat did not escape from anybody. They clearly just threw him out with no thought as to how he would survive. His camouflage is great. I walked into that bush and I could hardly see him. He was all over the news back when it happened for a very long time. Nobody came forward to claim him. He was sent to a wildlife rehab center, but you can't rehab cats that are not native. So we contacted them and said we would be willing to give him a forever home. Well, I don't know if we missed the rest of Devin's meds and snacks. Diana, I don't know how long he's been here. I think if you go to bigcatrescue.org/Desiree, Desiree, you should find his bio. And yeah, if that sounds confusing, Desiree. We were told that he was a female when he arrived, and we gave him a female name of Desiree. We didn't do it, but we had a naming contest, and that was the winning choice pulled from a hat. And then years later, when we had to sedate him for something, we had always suspected he was a male, but because he's so big, and he got this big head, but he had been neutered, so you just couldn't tell looking at him from behind. And when we finally did have him under sedation, we were able to tell that he was a boy, in fact, and so we changed his name to Des. Roo, are you moving? Yeah, you're mooing. Did Devin have anything good for you? This is Nikita Lioness. She's an old gal. Went back into the shade back there. Nikita has a webcam on her all the time. Well, when she's over in the side of her cage, she goes into the roof section, you can't see her. And that camera's manned all the time. So you can watch her at explore.org/bigcatrescue. Are you trying to sit on that ball, you silly goof? I'm looking like right into the sun. Sorry about the flickering. And she is down for the count. But I bet you can still see her on the overhead cam. We'll go over here and see if Armani Leopard is awake. I'm still walking around Nikita's enclosure. This is her roofed sections over here. She's got a gigantic roof section. Most of our big cats have at least 1,800 square feet, and nowadays almost all of them have at least 2 of those that are hooked together or more. In her case, she's got this 1,800 plus, and then she's also got, I think, 3,000 in her open air cage. I don't remember off the top of my head. Armani's another one with a whole bunch of cages, each of them 1,800 square feet. And they're all joined together with tunnels. So it's always a challenge to find her. Check out some of her favorite haunts. I don't want to call her because she's so old. I'd rather we go to her than have her get up and trundle over. Man, a jaguar again? Where is she? Where's your neighbor? Where's that beautiful leopard neighbor? Do I see her? I think I see spots. Oh no, I can't cut through. Can't see her because her head's behind a log. Okay. I might lose my signal, but I'm going to try this. Are you following us? You look like someone who's following us. Ooh, you guys see that? It's a red-headed woodpecker. I don't know, maybe they're all redheaded. And a squirrel. It's a cute combination. Don't want to scare you. Yeah. Wake up slowly from your big nap. Oh my goodness. So very sleepy. Yeah. Hi. Hi. Yes. Row. Row. Yeah. There's my old girl. That was some nap you were having. Armani's in her 20s. Oh, so sleepy. Well, thank you, Megan. And whoever just posted her link, thank you very much for doing that. Yeah, just lay right on over. That will be perfect. The sun on your fur is so beautiful. It's so beautiful. Thank you, Nancy. She is beautiful, Laura. And old, Liz. Beautiful yet old. Yeah. Is the choppy noise? Mm-hmm. Leopards don't purr. You don't have to purr. Oh, goodness. Oh, my goodness. You're making snory sounds. Snory, snory sounds. I'll leave you alone. All right, everybody. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for all the love and hearts and likes and shares. Thank you, everybody who signed up as a supporter. I have to check and see how close we are to that 2,000 mark so that you guys get that cool book that Luana's been putting together for it. Sapphire Download. Yeah, she is just pure gold. You're pure gold. Just another day in paradise.